Lions versus the Colts. There's some late season here. These two have already played in Week 3, the Colts lost 34-16. But now the Colts are at home. We were playing in Tennessee last night.
Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And here we go from Indy. Josh Downs to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds his man Downs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, it's Richardson. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 41. On target to Downs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down throw here from Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's on the move. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
From the red zone now. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's incomplete left side.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Richardson back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and goal, they'll try an option to the left. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
3rd and goal for Richardson. Rolling out to his... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
4th down's gonna bring out Matt Gay and the Colts field goal unit for the first time. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Tajay Spears. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Titans first down.
One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
The Colts adding a man to the secondary here. 3rd down coming up. Pass play now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Colts will take over. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's got Pierce. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Second and 3 now. They give to Taylor, right side. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. 2nd and 6 now. On target to his man Taylor. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. It's picked up by the Titans.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. From midfield on 2nd down. He's keeping it. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Throwing now, following the turnover. He completes it in traffic. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Julian Blackmon.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Here's 2nd and 7. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Right back to Pollard. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Titans trailing in the early going. Titans getting their first red zone snaps of this game. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Kate, little good news, bad news, right? Bad news, you take a sack. Good news is you do actually have a few more plays in your playbook. Everybody always says, well, you got more room to operate. No, what you have are now more options with that offense. Now you got to avoid taking a sack and get that ball out of your hand.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now looking to throw. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So the Titans left with a 4th down, and we're going to see Nick Folk out for the try. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for it. The kick by Gano is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Downs on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. On first down, it's Richardson. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Completed to his running back. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Richardson on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. So it's halftime, and a good game so far for you defensive maestros out there. We've got a 3-3 score after 2. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. Not too much to show you scoring-wise in that first half. Just a couple of field goals make up all the scoring. But I wouldn't be surprised if we're close to a breakthrough. And things should open up as we move along.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Julius Chestnut to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 34. Has the connection to Ridley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They give to Pollard from the gun. He'll cobble together a yard there. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Caught by Pollard. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage too.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They can bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that's out. We're just waiting for this box. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 19. This is reeled in by Pittman. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get 1 step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down, and he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The Colts ready for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Titans and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 42, into the hands of Okonkwo. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Room to run inside the 20. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 3rd quarter lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Colts offense set to head out. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's gonna get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Taylor now up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. So we're through 3 here. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 43. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw, here's Richardson. This one finds Taylor. And they get this down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action with Richardson. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Bails out of the puck, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. That's cut beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown. 1st and goal coming up.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the red zone now. Rolling. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Option give to Taylor. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. They don't go anywhere, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 3.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Running with Taylor. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Colts now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Chestnut on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Titans back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Airing it out to start this drive. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. This is Pollard running left. Has the 1st and more past midfield. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And the Titans' 1st down.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Titans pushing to get within range for a game winner. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Tight end in motion left. To throw here on 1st down. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, they stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the set.
Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Juju Brents with a pick. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They have themselves another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And they bring him down around the 34. Second and 3 now. Running right, this is Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They go again with Taylor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. A 49-yarder in front of him here. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Chestnut on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And what a play. He scores. They get to the end zone on the final snap, and the huge moment wins them the game. For students of this incredible game, Brock, they'll know just how incredible a finish we all just witnessed. Very rarely does a game end on a walk-off touchdown, and even rarer does it happen on that type of home run play.
Yeah, these fans, they came here hoping for a good game, and they got a great one. They were all just treated to what you and I were treated to, one of the most memorable finishes we've ever called.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.